friend. I hope you're having a fantastic week. Today's blog I want to open up with a story. So, I don't know if you've seen that movie Green Mile. It's a really interesting story. It's about like this prison tract where there's prisoners in that are on death penalty, and it's like about the lives of the different people there. But the main person in it is like that prison guard. It's his story, and then also there's a big man, like he's really tall and like really big guy, and he's like a prisoner there. And so that big man, like that really tall guy, like he has a gifting that he can help people. Like he can listen to people or help them and draw out kind of like their bad stuff out of their lives. Like he kind of sucks it out and puts it on himself. Like it's very interesting. Like it's like the way he does it. But what's interesting about it, the people become free. Like the people that he frees from that, like they become free and change. Like it affects them. If I remember right, it's been a long time that I've seen the movie. But more important, and this is what I want to talk about, is after he pulls that stuff out of people, he's going to release it. He releases it and kind of like, it looks like flies or whatever. But that's a movie, whatever. But like, he realizes like he can't, even he's gifted so amazingly to help people, he has to release the stuff. Like he can't keep it in, because otherwise it would destroy him. So, when we draw parallels to that, to our life as Christians, you know, we're all called to love people. We are all called to encourage people. We're all called to lift people up, right? And help them when they're going through the valley of shadow and death, right? We're going to be there. We're going to encourage. We're going to love. We're going to lift them up. But it's very important not to forget that release part. We need to release all that stuff after to God. We need to release the people to God, because we are not going to be their saviors. We're not going to be the one that changed their lives. Like, we're going to help. We're going to encourage. We're going to love on them. All this stuff, yes. But the people, they, you know, we need to release them to God. They need to be free. They need to be freed by God. And if we carry the burden, like on our shoulders, it's going to start wearing us down. If we don't release to God, it's going to eventually knock us down. It can get us like burned out, or we can be losing our compassion for things. Like all those things can happen. So it's very important that we release it to Jesus. So when you when you went through a hard situation with someone, you counsel them through, you help them, and you feel the burden on you, or you don't feel the burden necessarily. Sometimes you don't feel it right away, you feel it later. Go straight away after into prayer. And really go before Jesus and say, like, Father, I want to release this person to you. I want to put them into your care. I want to put them into your trust. Because, you know way better than I do for them. And I can't hold them. You have to hold them. So it's very important to do that, because, again, you will burn out after a while. We are all called to love people. We are all called to love our neighbors. And that means like helping them through situations, right? Like to listen and to be there as an encouragement and a lift upper. But again, it's very important that when there are hard times, we need to release it back to God. So I want to encourage you and leave you with that. Counsel people, encourage them, help them through, but don't forget, release it back to God at the end of the day, or at the end of whatever time you were. Have a blessed week, and remember your love. Bye.